The station's robotic arm, the Canadarm2, reached over and has grappled the grapple fixture on the top of the Leonardo multipurpose logistics module. That grapple occurred at 3:08 p.m. Central Time under the guidance of pilot Kevin Ford of Discovery and station flight engineer Mike Barrett, who are working at the robotics workstation in the Destiny Laboratory of the International Space Station. The mechanical systems officer now reports that all of the payload retention latches have been released. So Leonardo is in the grasp now solely of the Canadarm2, with Kevin Ford and Mike Barrett at the controls at the robotics workstation as they prepare to lift Leonardo vertically out of the payload bay. Very tight clearances here, so it will be a slow and methodical operation.
You've got to go for MPLM on berth. Copies, go for MPLM on berth.
Good view of the Leonardo multipurpose logistics module at the low hover position, firmly in the grasp of the Canadarm2, being operated from the Destiny Laboratory by Discovery pilot Kevin Ford and Expedition 20 flight engineer Mike Barrett. You can see at the top of your screen, at the very rear of Discovery's cargo bay, that is the brand new ammonia tank assembly on a truss carrier. That is the ammonia tank assembly that will be removed from that pallet during the second of the 3 spacewalks to be conducted on this mission. The robotics officer in the station flight control room reports that the Leonardo multipurpose logistics module is now at the pre-install position, basically at the correct height to match the alignment of its common berthing mechanism. Basically, you're looking at that right at the forward end of Leonardo to the comparable androgynous common berthing mechanism on the Harmony connecting node.
Sounds great. Thanks for the help.
Anytime. Have a good day.
The robotics systems officer in the ISS flight control room reports that Leonardo is now being moved to the ready-to-latch position. Once Leonardo has been placed into the capture position with the 2 common berthing mechanisms aligned, The commanding that initiates the bolting of Leonardo in place involves 4 gangs of 4 bolts apiece, a total of 16 bolts. Once we reach the call out from the station flight control room that we have second stage capture, that will indicate that Leonardo is firmly mated to the Harmony connecting node. This view from the common berthing mechanism camera system is providing a visual cue for Kevin Ford and Mike Barrett.
Houston Station on the big loop for robotics. We see ourselves with 4 good RTLs who are giving a go for the first stage capture to the CDM operator.
Copy and concur from Houston.
Mike Barrett indicating that with 4 good ready-to-latch indicators, Tim Copra now will begin to work along with Christer Fugelsang in sending commands to begin the bolt loading, or the beginning the initiation to have the bolts, the 16 bolts and the circumference around the common berthing mechanism begin to latch correctly. Fully loaded with almost 8 tons of cargo, Leonardo in the process of being bolted into place. And a good first stage capture now reported by the mechanical systems officer in the International Space Station Flight Control Room. The commands to bolt Leonardo in place being sent by Tim Copra and Christer Fugelsang, while the robotic arm continues to hold firmly onto Leonardo's grapple fixture under the control of Kevin Ford and Mike Barrett. Second stage capture continues. The bolt driving now in progress.